bring in NBC national investigative correspondent Michael Isikoff now. Michael, and I think this incident has been refocusing attention on the surge of right-wing terrorist attacks, but is that true of attention here in the U.S.?
Absolutely. It's certainly reigniting a debate about whether U.S. officials are paying enough attention to the very real threat of fringe extremist terrorist groups on the right feeding off Islamophobia and other racist white supremacist beliefs to threaten violence. And there's been a surge in such attacks since just in the last couple of years, actually since President Obama has been elected. I spoke this morning with Daryl Johnson, that's the former Homeland Security analyst who wrote a report on this very issue in 2009. It became very controversial. The report was withdrawn by the Homeland Security Department. He said he thinks this Norway bombing should be a wake-up call to pay attention to exactly this sort of threat.
Well, give us a sense of what you know about this 1,500-page manifesto, and does it give us any clues? Because I know one of the things is that this suspect closely followed the bitter American debate over Islam.
Absolutely. And look, there's a lot we don't know about the Norwegian suspect, who he was working with, what was really motivating him. Certainly the manifesto gives us a lot of clues. It's lengthy. It mentions a number of bloggers and spokespeople in the United States who have been very critical of the Islamic threat and have been accused of Islamophobia. Now, we got to be careful on this, because a lot of this is legitimate political speech. One of them, Robert Spencer, speaks at gatherings of conservative groups in the United States, has been welcomed with them, and does not endorse violence against anything like what we saw from the Norwegian suspect. And those bloggers, Mr. Spencer and Pam Geller, another one quoted in the Norwegian suspect's manifesto, fired back on their blogs in the last day, saying, look, you cannot associate us with this sort of violence.
All right, Michael Isikoff, more to come. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Chris.